In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the one eBay store subscription benefit that I don't see hardly anybody in the TCG space making use of. If you have an eBay store subscription, chances are you have that because of the zero insertion fee benefits, where if you have the basic store package, you basically get those 10,000 fixed zero fee insertions per month, as well as the regular 1,000. And then if you're on the premium, you get the 50,000 plus the 10,000 regular, so you get 60,000. Now, that is a benefit, and most people see this as being very necessary because if you go with no store or you go with the starter store, you can only do 250 free listings a month. Well, there are other benefits on top of that. And I have seen some of you taking advantage of like the coupons and the order discounts, the coupons, the marketing. You get better management of promoted listings than you do if you weren't on a store subscription. And I'm currently on the basic store subscription month to month, $27.95. One of the benefits that you have if you're on at basically anything above starter is you actually have access to free shipping supplies or a shipping supply credit direct from eBay every quarter. So the first month of every quarter, you have the option, so basically every 3 months, you have the option to get free shipping supplies. And I don't see anybody taking advantage of this. And what's really cool about it is the credit that you get is almost the cost for that month. So you can basically take this, and this will help you leverage better profit margins if you're using eBay for TCG, or like for me, I use it for some TCG stuff. I also use it for my video game store. And so today we're going to talk through, and I'm actually going to walk through, I'm going to redeem my credit for this quarter. So basically the discount code or redemption period started July 1st. And because we're on the basic plan, we have $25 in free credit that we can use for shipping supplies. So how do you know whether you have that or not? Well, you head on over to my eBay, you go to the selling section. And then under store, you're going to go to subscriber discounts. This is any additional perks that eBay gives you as being a store subscriber. So you come over here and you will see something like this. So you'll see it says you have a eBay shipping supplies. Because I'm on the basic plan, it says I have a $25 coupon with basic store subscription towards purchases from the eBay shipping supplies store. They give you the user ID there. Basically, you have to buy direct from them. So they do have a store, and we're going to talk through what they have. Now, one of the things that you'll see here is it ends September 30th. These coupons do not roll over, so you can't stack for 2 quarters consecutively and then redeem $50 worth. You have to redeem that coupon within the quarter, or it just goes away. So you hit see details here, and it's going to show you your coupon code. Now, this is a one-time use coupon code. So because I'm redeeming it, basically we're going to copy this. That's going to copy the code to the clipboard, and we're going to say start shopping. We're going to click this, and this is going to take us over to the eBay shipping supply store. And here you can kind of see everything that is offered. I like to sort price lowest first. Now, you're going to see a lot of things that seem like the prices are extremely inflated. And a lot of these I wouldn't buy from the eBay shipping store. So I'm going to talk through, there's kind of like 4 items here that I think are worthwhile picking up. And again, you have a $25 credit. So if we pull up, let's just pull up the comic book filler pads. Like if we pull this up, you can see that it's going to auto apply $23.87 because that's the purchase price here. And you would get 50 in this case. But we're going to go back, and I'm going to go to go through a couple items that I think are worthwhile. The first one, and this is what most sellers get that sell on eBay, is the packaging tape. And this is because you can get 6 rolls for $24.65. And these are 2-inch wide. And if you look, they're 75 yards long. So these are pretty good quality tape rolls, and they're longer than normal. And so for this price, this is actually a relatively competitive price for what you're getting. Now let's go back. So that is one option I typically look at. They do have number 10 envelopes. I do not recommend these whatsoever. Basically, they charge $25 for 100 plain white envelopes. Definitely not worth it. You can go to Walmart and get them for a third of that price. They do have poly mailers as well. So if you're sending out, now these are not bubble mailers. These are just the poly mailers. So if you sell clothes, anything like that, then these are advantageous, obviously. You could pick up, I believe it is a box of, let's see what it's a box of 100. So for 100, you can see it'd be $25.94. And here you can see, because I have that coupon code of $25, it would only cost me 94 cents to get this. And all their items are free shipping. So prices may seem a little inflated, but shipping is included in those. So let's go ahead and close out of a couple of the tabs here. The next item that I look at too are these 4x4 boxes. Now these are nice if you sell on TCG Player and you ship out larger bulk orders. So those bulk orders that need tracking on them, this is a nice 4x4. So a typical top loader is 4x3. So it kind of gives you an idea of the dimensions. So you can put a stack of cards in here, even like in top loaders, put them in here, throw a little bubble wrap on the top of it. It'll be nice and secure. Slap a 4x6 label on it, wrapped around the edge. And so for this, you can get 25 boxes and it'll cost you about $4, right, with the coupon code. So this is something that if you do a lot of bulk on TCG, I would definitely recommend taking advantage of this one. Going back, the next one is, and this is more geared towards me, I like the 8x6x4 boxes. So these are $29.37 for a 25 pack. So you can see you can get a 25 pack for, after the coupon, $4.37. I do want to mention, if you're on the premium plan, you get, I think it's like $50 or $60 in credit. So you can certainly go with higher end items or go with a couple items. But for me, because I'm on the basic plan, most people I know that are in the TCG space are also on the basic plan. Just keep that in mind. We're only talking about that kind of that $25 threshold here. But you get these boxes. I like these for shipping out like DVD sized cases and things like that. Again, I sell video games on eBay in addition to some TCG cards. So for me, I have some other use cases. And this is one of those better use cases. So for me, I like to pick up 25 boxes for $4.37. Definitely worthwhile for me. I may be picking that up today. And then moving on. One thing I do want to mention up here, they have these craft waffle padded mailers. I do not recommend these. These are basically like craft paper for the quote unquote bubble part, the padding part, but they're not air bubbles. So I do not recommend like treating these as a bubble mailer because they are not. But if we scroll down, you're going to see that there's a 5x7 rigid mailer, but they also have a 6x8 rigid. So these paperboard rigid mailers, I like these for jumbo cards. So if you sell jumbo cards, you can get the jumbo sleeves and even the jumbo top loaders. And they will slide right down into these rigid mailers. So these are kind of like a bubble mailer, but they're a very stiff outer surfacing on them. And so you can get basically 100 of those. You would have to pay $10 out of pocket. But if you do sell a bunch of jumbo cards, this is pretty much my preferred way to ship jumbo cards. You can also ship like little books. They have some larger ones for like comic books and stuff. But that is another item that I recommend. And then as we scroll down the list, you're obviously going to see some more expensive stuff here. They do have a trading card envelope kit. These are kind of those the three pocket ones that have become pretty popular. This is what TCG Player Direct uses. They have obviously their own version of it that they send out. But these are basically those. So what these come with is, this is kind of a kit of 100 of these. You get the number 10 envelope. So you get the number 10 envelope. You also get the insert, I believe. So I believe it's the full kit, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check that. Kit includes, yeah. So you get the number 10 envelope. You get the insert piece. So you get a solid insert, plus you get a 3-pocket insert. Support up to 24 cards is what they say. So that is another option that you have, is that you could go with something like that. And again, that's in my mind, that's a little bit pricey. You're paying $20 to have that, to avoid getting like either top loaders or semi-rigids. I personally wouldn't do that. But you can see they sold 9 of them today. So some people are buying these. Again, if you do a lot of bulk cards, this may be something that you may want to consider. Just keep in mind, these items do have eBay branding on them. So if you are going to use these and send out TCG Player orders, just keep that in mind. And then scrolling down through the list, you're going to see they have actual true like padded bubble mailers. These are very expensive. You can get these in bulk either on eBay through other sellers or on Amazon or any other kind of shipping supplier like Granger. And so that is pretty much it. Those are kind of like the key items I wanted to cover. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to check out. So I'm going to pick up these 8x6x4 boxes. So I already have them opened in another tab here. We're going to close out some of these tabs. And so I'm going to come in here. I'm going to get 25 boxes. And I'm going to have to pay $4.37 out of pocket for this. But we're going to say, buy it now. And it's going to show you up here. So it's going to say $25 off your purchase from the eBay shipping supply store. And you're going to want to click this apply coupon. And there you can see we will have to pay tax. And so I'm going to go ahead and select a payment method. So I'm just going to process this through PayPal, and we're going to say confirm and pay. And there we have it. So we basically just grabbed 24 or 25 boxes. They're going to be shipped to us for $7.23 total out of pocket, because we had that $25 credit. So that's it for this video. Just kind of want to show you guys what some of those other additional perks are that you get, including the shipping supply. So now if we go back over just real quick before we end the video, we'll go back to subscriber discounts. And you'll see if we hit see details here, that coupon now says redeemed, right? So we don't have that. Now what'll happen is next quarter, we will get another coupon. So you can see this expires September 30th. On October 1st, we'll have another coupon that we can redeem for another $25. So maybe next quarter, we may want to get some tape, or depending how our business is going, if we start offloading a bunch of bulk, maybe we'll want to get the 4x4 boxes, something to that effect. You're getting that $25 credit. You might as well use it to get some shipping supplies, even if you don't think the value is the best there, it's still definitely worth it. Even if you just pick up the tape and you spend like $2 for 6 rolls of tape after tax and everything. So that's it for this video, guys. Just wanted to show you that. Make sure you are taking advantage of this. This is a great perk that you get that can help with your profit margins, because you're able to basically offset your subscription fee with some shipping supplies that you would otherwise have to purchase.